Hello, and welcome along to Miltern, episode 13. We're on a boat.
Wow.
Yeah, lucky number 13. We're on a boat. We're going to be on a boat for most of this campaign, but we are currently still on said boat, which is surprising because last week we weren't on a boat.
Yes, we were.
We did not start on a boat.
Oh, true.
Where did we start?
In the place
We kind of did start on a
pirates.
boat, actually.
No, we did. We did start.
We did start on a boat.
Oh, you had actually left the market.
Yeah.
It's our last session. Okay, so you were on a boat. What were you doing?
We fought birds.
Boat.
That did happen.
That's what we did. That's it.
You're
We'll follow
right.
That was the session.
I don't think that was it.
I'm hoping that's this.
I'm pretty
session.
sure that was it.
Annika, what else happened?
Oh no.
We leveled up.
Did we?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, we leveled up.
Oh yeah, we're level 5.
Yeah, we leveled up.
Oh yeah.
James, you even messaged Jamal because he wasn't here telling him we leveled up.
Oh yeah, I've got
Look
two
at-
badges
look in the
back
chat.
now.
Oh.
I've got thirsting.
I have 2 attacks.
This is
Yeah,
not
me too.
acceptable.
This is so funny to me.
Okay,
was
no,
gonna
I,
say,
James
I,
is just like,
I do
no.
believe you leveled up. Like, I know you leveled up. I told you all to level up last week. And then this
Yeah.
week, I looked at the GIF, and it was level 3, so I updated it to level 4.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it's still
Yeah, we're
wrong.
5.
You're 5?
Hate to be that guy.
Who snuck,
5 years
who
old.
snuck that away? Like,
Soon to be sick.
Me.
what did you do with level 4?
Soon to be sick.
We went to a
I
market.
mean, James, you didn't know this, but
Manifesting.
you still owe us like
Yeah.
800,000 experience. So
Okay.
whatever level
Wow.
that gets to.
We the secret did it.
800,000 XP.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you can have it. You can have it all. Just you.
20.
Just you, Neptune. You can have it
Hell
all.
yeah, that's
Um,
not gonna change anything.
And for
Kill
every-
him, we get
For
that
every
XP.
10,000 experience, you can age 50 years.
Whoa.
Bad.
That's fine. Isn't he a long
Take
the
range
deal.
race?
No. He's
Yeah.
dead.
No,
Why would
Genasi's.
he?
He lives
Oh,
himself to
died.
death.
He died old age before he could get his legendary survivor. How sad.
Oh, you hate to
Anyway.
see it.
So yes, we're on a boat. Annika, what did you learn to do?
I learned to sail.
Sail.
The motion of the ocean.
Was it pilot? Was it drive? That is the question. Whatever it was, she steered.
I
Her
learned
way
to helm a ship.
through the sands.
Yeah,
They
she
are.
did
Yeah.
something the captain didn't like. Oh, didn't
she did.
No.
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 Olive didn't like
That
it.
was
The
it.
captain
Olive.
loved it. They
A little
become
too much.
Bessies.
perhaps.
Yeah, other than that, not really much happened. You were asked, who the fuck
Well,
is
I actually-
Katalina?
I actually have-
Katalina
I actually have a
was
question.
asked to appraise her other crewmates,
Yes,
see how they got
they had a
on, and
chance.
lead into battle. You did alright with some. You thought
Yeah.
that, despite the fact she missed absolutely everything, that our little friend
Karis.
Karis, not Kessex, Karis had some potential. And you were all given an order at the end, or some of you were given an order at the end of last episode. Can anybody remember what it was?
Wait, before we figure that out and to give people time to look it up, I have a question. So I thought when we last got off the boat that Neptune had finished fucking around with his door, but last session when asked what he was doing, he said he was fucking around with the door. So I have a question: is or is not Neptune done fucking around with this door?
Well, it depends how many more times Lux kicks it. But for
I
this
mean,
point,
that's
Leave
also-
it alone for now.
It's also not true because I was ordered by
Oh, yeah.
what's her name? What's her
Olive
Olive to work on the master bedroom. So
Oh,
that's where
what you
my
did now.
priority
Ooh la
is.
la.
It's a complete
Yeah.
remodel.
Yeah.
Let's hold that
Yeah.
thought for later.
Okay,
What
great.
was your order at the end of
Okay.
last session?
To do
Go
the master
home.
bedroom?
Not Neptune. It was a group of you were told.
To have a party.
Have a
Yeah,
party.
thank you.
Oh,
Lux.
that
You were
thing.
told
Yeah,
to have
I
a
forgot.
party.
Party.
Yeah.
And to involve the dwarves.
Celebrate.
Boo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
involve the doors. I don't remember that part.
Yeah, involve the
I
dwarves
remember
because
that
they know
part.
how to make a lot of noise and make it fun. That's what you were told.
Why does she want us to make a lot of noise?
She just wants you to have some fun. But I will tell you that today's episode is titled Bock the Bard.
Nice.
Yes, finally, his training.
Bok
paid off.
has leveled up.
Yay!
But
To three.
as of right now, he has not given himself, he has not chosen a secondary class. Like, he has not allocated his level. He was level 3, he has just got to level 4. So I'm kind of leaving that in you guys' hands.
He's just walking around with an arrow above his head.
Yeah, exactly. Like, level me up.
Yeah, it's flashing.
Cool. So you guys are on a boat. What's new, eh? Go boat. Go do something. I don't know. Celebrate. Be a boat.
Done.
Percival,
Yes.
you run the kitchen. Go get the booze.
I do not run the kitchen. I am the sous chef.
You work in the kitchen, get the booze.
Oh, wow. The people have spoken.
Well,
I'd
you
like to see you come up with a counter argument for that one.
you can tell your dwarf assistants to get the booze. Just get it.
And what will you people be bringing?
My
Party spirit.
positive attitude.
I'll be
Not
bringing
me.
the
I'm not
music.
feeling this party spirit.
Lux is playing on her pan flute.
Well, you're not feeling the
Did-
party spirit yet
did you
because the
just
booze
put the
hasn't
Lion
gone here.
King?
Also, it's dependent on you being drunk. Is that how you have a good time?
Lights
Yeah,
up,
it helps.
party.
Don't you know?
I will leave in a huff to the stalls.
But as he storms away, I lean over and I'm like, but look at his beautiful cloak shimmering. I'm really
Yeah.
jealous of those colors.
The pink and blue.
So fancy.
Yeah.
Don't
And it's
tell
got
him.
such a long shimmering tail.
Yeah.
Don't let
those
him believe
jellyfish
it.
Tentacles.
Whoever's around, I'm whispering to whoever's there. We're gonna get drunk and mess with Percival tonight.
Good
He needs
idea.
he needs to lighten up. Oh, don't make it sexual. I didn't mean that.
I couldn't agree more.
What, the
Katalina.
sexual
I had
part
to
or
think
the
about your
not
name
making it
because it's
sexual
not
part?
Bimble.
What alcohol's in the storage?
There are 4 large barrels of ale, 2 casks of brandy, and there is 2 small bottles.
Is this party for just us or is it for the whole ship?
Ship. Well, not the night crew. They don't deserve it. They didn't kill any
Morning
birds.
Sorry,
crew.
sorry, can you
For
repeat?
fighting those big birds.
4 ale,
4
2 casks of brandy,
barrels.
4 barrels of ale, 2 casks of brandy, and
What's the
2
difference between
bottles.
a barrel and a cast.
A cask is
One's
much
bigger.
smaller.
Okay.
Like, yeah, so, yeah, exactly that. So 5
Okay.
litres, if you will, as opposed to 25 litres.
Okay, so cactus of ale.
4 casks, 4, no,
Cactus.
4 barrels of ale,
Yeah.
2 casks of brandy,
Yeah.
and 2 bottles.
How many?
What
How
are
many
what's on the bottles?
cactuses?
There is no label.
Okay.
There's no label. Have they been open prior?
One of them has a cork in, and it looks like you could pull it back out. And the other one has sort of a wax seal,
like
which
wax.
looks like
Yeah.
it hasn't been opened.
Wow. I'll undo the cork
Mhm.
and take a sniff.
Okay, give me a
Am I
cookery check.
getting oats of
No.
divorce?
You die.
It doesn't have to be a sad word. Did you say perception?
No.
What'd you say?
I asked you for a cooking check. Are you with me today?
Cooking.
He's
4
busy right now.
barrels of
Oh,
ale.
goodness. I'll add a card. I'll add a card.
Fuck it, why not?
Card on
Where did you put it? Oh, you're on a different screen to me.
There we go. It says, "Don't wait for the right moment to start. Start and make each moment count." I'm assuming it said that
Moment,
before
right.
you deleted it.
Beautiful.
That's a 13.
Okay, so the same number.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
lucky, okay?
Okay.
And so that's
Um,
a 13.
Yeah, it smells ever so slightly sweet and very, very potent.
Okay. What color is it?
It's like
Or is it hard to tell in this bottle?
You can't see in the bottle at all, but if you pour a little bit out, you will notice that it is sort of a golden brown color.
Okay.
Golden brown color.
Yeah.
Gold, brown, colors.
Okay. I'll assume this is some kind of perhaps sweet bourbon. Okay, cool. I'll put the cork back in. I'd like to try and find either olive or where are they?
Sonia, Mathis.
Oh, Sonia. Yeah, Sonia.
Okay.
Either olive or Sonia.
They will both be in the captain's quarters.
I will knock on the door.
Okay, and the door sort of opens, and you see Olive looking a little annoyed. What is it?
My apologies for intruding. I'm being told to collect alcohol for the party this evening.
You're not
Is there
having
anything
ours.
that I... No. In terms of what's in storage, is there anything I should keep clear of?
Chop, chop, chop.
Okay, and is there anything that you would like specifically?
We've got our alcohol.
Very well, I will turn on my heel.
What a tattletale.
And...
Just watching from across the deck.
Tattletale. Okay, great.
You just what you guys all saw was Percival go the length of the ship, walk into the kitchen, into the galley, look around, walk back out empty-handed, and go to the captain's quarters, and then go back to the to the galley.
No. So I want to find Chop Chop.
Okay. You will see Chop Chop is leaning against the main mast, and he's sharpening his cleaver.
Yeah, I'll walk over to him. Chop Chop.
Aye.
And as I say that, I kind of like grit my teeth as it's such a ridiculous name.
Call him Chop Chop Keel Bastard if you like.
Yeah, no thanks.
Wow. Formal.
I've been instructed to gather alcohol for the...
Oh yes, it's party time.
Is there anything off limits? Is there anything you wish to keep in storage, or should I just bring it all out?
He sort of pulls his coat forwards. He looks into his. Take what you like, lad.
Very well. I will turn on my heel.
Oh god.
Just whip it around.
Those heels, you got some heelys installed.
Yeah, I'm just skating from one side of the ship to the other. Yeah, I'll go back in and I'll just. Could I roughly see, like I don't know, if like how much this would last? Like if we brought it, like there's no need to bring it all out, right?
That would be a large amount of alcohol.
Yeah. So I think I'll just bring out how many barrels? 2.
Up to you.
You said just barrels. Just barrels.
No. There are 4 barrels of ale.
The 4 barrels. Okay, I'll bring out 2 barrels.
2 casks of brandy.
Okay, if these could be written down.
2 bottles. They could be written down. You have a keyboard.
No.
You're really strong for carrying 2 whole barrels.
He's not carrying shit.
no,
We haven't got that far yet.
Whole barrels? Fuck
No.
me.
We haven't got that yet.
No.
He's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna get the dwarves to do this.
Okay. Do you turn on your heel to go and get them?
I'm gonna instruct them to bring out 2 barrels, 1 flask, no bottle. We'll
Cask.
see
Wow.
how we go. Yeah, sorry. Cask.
Okay.
Big
good.
difference. Cask, flask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Percival's
So
strong.
you will see that Laurie is going to take the cask, the 5-liter cask, and he's going to cuddle it. And he begins singing it a little lullaby as he walks it along the deck. It's called My Brandy and Me.
no, that's
it is a
sweet.
beautiful little song. And then you see that Ori and Nori sort of try and take a keg each, and they sort of pick it up and then sort of tilt. One of them just tips over sideways. Ori just trying to carry it on his own, just literally ends up on his side with a barrel in his hand. And then Nori tries to help him up by picking up the... And then you'll just see the 2 of them sort of like rolling out of the thing. Brian and our good friend Rory will take the other one. And what this mostly consists of is Brian sort of crouching right to the ground and putting it on his back. And Rory walking behind him going, left a bit, right a bit, Right a bit, left a bit, forward, go, go, go! And gives him a little kick up the rump. Brian is just going along like this, and then every now and again the barrel begins to tip, and Rory leans over. Oh, careful. Yeah, that's how they're transporting the sail.
Surrounded by
How
ignoramus. Ignorami. I will then. What time is it?
What a wonderful question. It is 6:15 p.m.
It's Chico time. It's what time? 6:15 p.m.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's 6:15 p.m.
Then I will begin making preparations for just some simple finger food, like sandwiches and
party
stuff like that.
snacks,
Some
love
cold,
that.
some cold
Finger sandwiches.
Yeah, some
yeah,
like
some
cold
nuggets.
meats that's already been cooked.
Okay, love that.
Oh
Yeah,
my
some of
gosh,
that.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Cool.
Appetizers.
So you send them out with the alcohol, and then you stay in the kitchen to. Okay.
Yeah.
After about half an hour, Chop Chop will come in and sort of. You're making party food.
I am.
Nice. I like it. Hold on, I've got something. And he goes into the cupboard, and he sort of, you see his head and shoulders sort of disappear into the cupboard. And sort of, you hear scrabbling about, and he comes out and he just hands you a handful of wooden skewers. Good party food comes on sticks.
Yeah. Genius.
Very well.
And with that, just to prove a point, he leans over to one of the finger sandwiches, and he pokes a stick through it. And he picks it up and sort of looks at it and puts it in.
Does he eat the stick?
This is excellent. No, he keeps his stick. It's his stick. Give me a cooking check. Let's see how good this thing is.
Okay.
Which was?
Oh my god, we're on a golf. It's 14.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 14's great. He's happy. It's tasty.
Cool. How many are these cocktail stick size? Or is
No,
this
they're like proper like long skewers. I
Okay.
guess, yeah.
They're
Oh, they're
practically
Like kebab skewers. They're kebab skewers.
Oh, okay. And how many did he hand me?
Give me a investigation check.
Is this because some of them are stuck together?
Just a lot of them. You're looking for you wanted a number.
That's a 12.
Somewhere between 50 and 250.
Okay, that's fine. Then I will begin. Because they're quite large. I'll just begin making cold skewers, like some already like pre-cooked like veg, like sausages, chicken, stuff like that. I'll start making some of those.
Cool. Chop Chop will help out for a little while, and he makes 6 king prawn skewers, and some vegetable kebab sticks, and then sort of like he'll sort of just like put them in the fire and out, in the fire and out, in the fire and out, just to heat them a little bit, and then off he heads, and then he'll come back for a second, and you see him grab like this huge, it looks like the back end of a cow, that has been roasted. You have no idea where he's pulled it from. Like, it's just an entire back-end roast of a cow. And he sort of hoists it onto his shoulder. It looks like a boulder of beef.
Jeez.
Okay.
Is that offensive, Lux?
A boulder of beef?
Wow.
Oh, you're both
I'm
farm
not a
animals.
cow. What? I'm not a cow. You
Wow.
imbecile.
Oh dear.
Wow. As he
I'm a
gets
goat,
this,
but like a mountain goat. Which is actually closer to an antelope than a traditional goat.
So
and
you
then
have a
Lux
climbing
goes on
speed.
this tangent.
You really identify with goats?
I mean, they lived up there where I lived, so, you know, we had sort of a kinship. Climbed across the mountains and the valleys the same way. Sure.
She do be the goat on the boat.
She do.
As Chop Chop sort of comes out, he looks around and he just spots Neptune. Oi! You! Get me a pitchfork! And he gestures towards Farrax's chambers. He wants like a proper pitchfork.
Does Ferrix have one?
Yeah, there's one in there.
Okay.
You'd know there was one in there. I don't know, like you've probably seen the tools in place.
Sure, I'll give him one, I guess.
Okay. Well, don't hand it to me. I'm holding a boulder of beef. Give it to Bok.
The boulder of beef.
All right. Go find Bach then.
It's not hard to find Bach. Bach
Where
is
is he?
Bach
Where
is the
is he?
middle of the party. He's at the end of the boat, and he'll take the pitchfork and he'll hold it sort of very neatly in 3 fingers, just like you would a dinner fork. And he will tuck into his boulder of beef. That's Bach's meal.
That's his meal.
Yeah, he's got a boulder of beef and 11 loaves of bread.
Okay, I thought that was gonna be roasted up for all of us.
No, that's
I
Bach's
see.
food. He likes beef on bread. Cool.
Okay, so Bach is like in a period of transition of like self-discovery.
Do you tell him this?
Well, you said he just leveled up, right? So I'm curious what he's thinking about doing in his life.
Bach doesn't think hard. He's currently debating whether he should try and slice the beef and put it on the bread, or whether he should take a bite of the beef and then a bite of the bread, or whether he should just put the whole bread in and then follow it with the beef. That's Bach's entire focus in life right now.
I'm worried he's gonna bite his hand.
He's got a pitchfork. He'll be fine.
Perfect.
It's gotta be so small in his hand.
It's only like this, you know.
It's like a fork.
Yeah, exactly. It's a fork. Exactly.
Well, I guess I'm watching this display.
And then, after a little while, Percival will come forward with. Or I'm assuming you'll call the dwarves to bring out the platters of party food.
I will indeed.
Oh yeah.
And you just suddenly hear this eruption of excitement from Rory and Ori, who will say, the stalls! We need the stalls! And they are going to go into Pharax's and get this, it looks like a step ladder. And then they start sort of taking the steps off the ladder, making lots and lots of little stalls, and they put them all around, and they put all the food on the stalls. This is upper deck food. They don't get to party very often. But this is going to be a party food time. And because of that, Rory will pull out his accordion and begin to play.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, Ori will drum on the. Yeah, Ori will drum on the table. You can pipe along. Yeah. Sometimes.
I do, and I want to see if Bach is intrigued.
He's very, very. So he's focused very deeply on the beef and the bread.
Yeah.
But you do see every now and again, he just sort of moves his head to side to side.
What was his instrument again? What was he playing?
He has lots of instruments. So he has a very small bagpipe, which he always struggles to fit under his arm. He has a lute with 1 string that is too small for him to actually cover any of the frets. Yeah. He's got a war horn, which is it's a giant-sized war horn, but it only blows 1 note.
Okay.
And he has a didgeridoo that somebody stabbed a hole in the side of so he can use it like a flute.
Okay. Oh boy.
He also has a drum, which occasionally he just flicks. It's on a shelf, and he just flicks the drum.
Okay, that sounds
just
like
once.
Perfect. Right?
So right now he's eating, but if you attempt to encourage him, he'll just lean over and go.
Yeah.
It is not in time to anything. He just.
I'm trying to encourage this creativity.
Okay.
And you know.
I think because of his
Really
size, he's
built.
just casting Thunder Wave.
Well, he will look to you and he will look at your pan flute, Lux, and say, "Bach play too."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, let's jam.
He reaches over to the pan flute you're playing.
Wow.
Hold on
Make me a
a
strength
second,
save.
Oh, brother. Okay, I'm gonna use the big die.
He's going to use the big
Bad.
blow.
Uh-oh.
He just reaches up.
That's
Oh, wow.
a 4.
And you just see Lux and the pan flute just slide down the deck.
Okay. I actually.
Where you
need to hang
going?
on to this. No. Sorry, let me fight against this.
Well, he stopped blowing to ask you where you went. Where you're going.
Okay, good. This is a little small for you, but maybe we can work on something. You have that
Well,
flute
get big flute.
situation. Yeah, why don't you
Ah,
practice on that?
This flute, one note.
No, okay. That huge blast.
The didgeridoo doesn't have any finger holes on it, so it's just one note.
I see.
No.
Now I'm seeing the problem with
Yeah.
your...
He doesn't have any instruments that are sized for him, basically.
Okay.
He could sing.
No.
That's true. Did you ever try your voice?
I know one.
Instrument.
It's yeah. I know a very it's hard song, but I
hope
tried.
He starts singing. I hope he starts singing Sabrina Carpenter.
What makes it hard?
It's got lots of words.
Oh yeah, those are
It
hard
goes
songs.
what do we do? What do we do with a sailor that's drunk? Drunken.
Okay.
That's a good
But
question.
everyone always sings really fast, and I can't keep up.
No, me too. I don't actually know the words, but I know the song you're talking about, and yeah, they go too dang fast. I agree.
Yeah. The dwarves will begin, sort of, they'll sit around and they begin to sing, and you will hear Brian sing in a very clear and beautiful voice.
Wow. Okay.
Is this Brian right now?
Yeah, but this is Brian. He's having a sing.
Wow.
Brian, get off the boat. Go to American Idol.
He's the lead singer of the Whiskey Bards. Yeah,
Wow,
it's about the only
beautiful.
it's the only talent Brian has.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This ship is so musically inclined.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like-
they're dwarves. They all know how to
Yeah,
sing
it's-
really
it's-
sad songs at happy occasions.
It's
I
like
would
when the
never have
dwarves
thought
sing in
Brian
The
was a
Hobbit.
tenor.
No, me neither. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah. And as Bok hears this sort of music going on, he likes it. He'll find the bass note on the
Nice.
didgeridoo, just one long drone that just goes on and on and on and on. He is the drone.
Yeah.
So if it's really sad and dirge-like, he's great. But yeah,
Yeah, this
after a
guy's
little
pretty-
while, Bok will look to you, Neptune. And say, you make wood.
Yeah,
You make
tactically.
instrument for Bok one day.
Oh.
Big instrument,
What a
me
great
size.
idea.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh. I like
Finally.
I like the loot.
The loot. All right.
Oh, the loot.
Yeah, I can look into that. Yeah.
We're gonna get some big strings.
Yes, you would need very big strings.
Rope.
I don't know how that transfers, actually. I don't know what that would be. You would know that it might be easier to make him a wind instrument. If you want to make him
Despite his
a
request.
big flute, or... Well, maybe he meant flute, he just forgot the F, you know?
I mean, yeah. That,
Who knows? He did say he
listen,
wants
as a
all the
flutist,
loot.
they- yeah, he said, as a flutist, they're really close to one another,
Oh my
What the
I can
god.
just imagine. I can just imagine you ending up making him instead of a lute. It's just like this gigantic double bass that Bok can just pluck.
That would be
Yeah.
ridiculously large, and make a good weapon.
I know,
would.
that would be
Oh, well,
huge.
yeah, it doubles,
You do notice he does have his very large stick, if you remember. That's what he used in battle last time.
yeah.
It's the same stick he uses to push the boat out of harbor. It's about, so it's sort of about 2/3 of his height, so it's about 12, 14 foot long. And to you guys, it's sort of like, it's a tree trunk, right? So it's, none of you can get both hands around it. Like, it's big stick. But he would much rather be inspiring people in combat than actually trying to hit people. When the song ends, Keris claps very happily. She thinks they did a good
too.
job.
That was great. Wow, Brian. I didn't know you had it in you.
He just smiles. He says nothing. He's very happy.
All right. Well, let's get some freaking drinking games going or something, right? Party.
I got pissed off. Look at my face.
Laurie said,
What's
looks at you.
wrong,
Drinking
Katalina?
games? Oh, Catalina's pissed. Why are you pissed?
Yeah. I told Percival to get the alcohol.
Oh.
He did.
Yeah, where
Where's-
is he?
Where's the liquor? All I see is ale.
Laurie has a cask of
No,
brandy.
Josh specifically said he was
Oh.
leaving the liquor behind. That's why. I'm
No,
making
no,
it
he
clear.
left the 2 little bottles behind, but you've got a cask of brandy.
That's wine. I don't want wine. I want liquor.
No,
No.
no, 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 no.
Nope,
Oh,
brandy.
sorry.
That is not how alcohol works.
I retract my statement.
And you've got 5
Stop.
liters of liquor. You just haven't got a small bottle of it too.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I am not actually mad. That was
Does
that
not
was
look pissed off
retracted.
anymore.
Well, to be fair, Laurie has been cuddling his brandy and singing to it for quite a long time.
Okay, well, you need
Um,
to start sharing. Tap, tap, tap him on the head.
I'm gonna
What's a-
tap Lori on the shoulder.
What's a drinking game?
Well, it's just what it sounds like. It's a game designed to get you drunk.
Why do
You
we
know,
need a
there's all
game?
kinds. Well, because, sometimes drinking the same old way gets, when you drink a lot, like, you gotta find some way to switch it up.
Switch
I don't.
what up?
Well, maybe you all are, more patient, and
Patient.
I need some variety.
You need to learn to drink like a dwarf. Okay? Are you ready? Buck!
I don't know.
We're ready! And with that, they will lie down on the floor. All 6 of them, right next to each other with their mouths open.
No.
And
I
Buck
don't like
will
where this is going
Buck will
at all.
open the ale and he will just pour it into one until they begin to drown, and then move it to the next one. You see,
my
when they
God.
start flailing, he just carries on.
Waterboarding them.
They are loving it. It
You
takes
guys
about
are
7.5 minutes for them to drink 25 liters of ale. Between the 6 of them.
Lord.
They're gonna
Okay.
have horrible-
Laurie lets out a
Anyone about the
huge
guy?
belch and just looks over at you and, is that a drinking game?
I would say so, but you guys are more extreme. You're way too hardcore for me.
We
I thought
could
I
make
would
this a
party.
game.
You could do it with a small bottle and a straw or something.
Okay. Now we're talking. Let's workshop this. What's your idea, Katalina?
They're all laying on the ground. We keep pouring and we don't stop, and whoever lasts the longest wins.
Oh, I thought you were going to suggest we jump over them for some reason.
No, we'll just keep pouring in the dwarves' mouths. Whoever
You
lasts
just
the longest
hear,
wins.
you just hear Karis go, goats. And you suggest leaping over dwarves.
That's what I thought the game was going to be. All right. Well, I
This
like
is a
your
game for the
idea.
dwarves.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Drowning the dwarves and seeing which one drowns last?
We're gonna see who lasts the longest.
Essentially, yeah.
They can move. They're free to move whenever they want. It's like standing in the middle of the road when a car's coming. Last
Oh,
one to
God.
move wins.
It's chicken with booze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
kill anybody, please.
No one's calling anyone. They're free to get up whenever they want.
But they're
But
idiots.
they're so stupid.
That feels like a
Rory
waste
will
of
offer to
alcohol.
start.
No, they have to go.
No.
They have to go at the same time.
Have you got 6 barrels of ale?
All right, let's make a contraption.
Contraption.
Real quick.
Now
Oh yeah,
we're talking.
Athren. Do you? Can your little robot like spew ale?
It's a catapult. It's a cannon.
Cannon.
Cannon?
Cannon. Yeah.
Can your cannon spew ale?
I certainly don't think I can modify the cannon. The little
No.
cannon to do that.
No, I will not
What
allow
I
this.
can do.
All right, we'll have to go one at a time. We'll have to go one.
What I
at a time.
can do. What I can do
Oh,
is I can
good
create a
idea.
contraption. Just
Contraption.
making something from some metal where you pour it into one hole and it splits into a bunch of others, and then it can just feed. It can just
Ooh,
funnel
I
into everyone
love
else.
that.
As soon as he sees this, Laurie's like, it's like marbles! But for
It's
beer!
like marbles but with beer. Yes.
He's very excited.
Yeah, now that
I
sounds
could probably,
like a
I could probably throw that together
contraption.
from some. scrap
Wait,
metal
why is it with
lying around
beer?
in an hour.
Would it work with brandy?
Whatever you want.
If you want to do
Only
it with
one way to
brandy,
find out.
someone will probably die from alcohol poisoning. But yes,
Can it be me?
sure, sure, I'll create you a brandy
Okay.
funnel.
So you make yourself a splitter, like one of those old
Yeah.
headphone splitters,
Very cool.
into a 6-way funnel. And as 5 of them sort of line up, you'll just sort of see Nori sort of look over and shakes his head. Katalina, he grabs your arm, like pulls you down.
Yes.
1 space.
What?
1 space.
What are you talking about?
For you?
The moon.
He points to 5 dwarves and then to the 6th spout and goes, 1 space.
Yeah, there's 6 of you.
1 space, and he sort of pushes you forwards to drink.
Woo, Katalina, let's go.
He's playing
Get
the
his eyes.
xylophone.
Okay, I'm in.
Mathis, why not? I'm sure Mathis plays his xylophone. So this is Nori. Nori doesn't like brandy. He thinks it's evil. The only reason he thinks it's evil is that once the dwarves thought it was funny to pour it on his birthday cake and light it, and his beard caught fire, and he's been very frightened of it ever since.
Very cool.
So he is going to sit in the corner, and what he does is he sort of, you'll see him taking a little hatchet to the barrel of ale until he's taken the entire lid off, and then he is going to climb up to the edge of the barrel and just dunk his head in.
Yes, that works. I'll give Katalina a guidance.
I will
do whatever you're about to do.
I will shape change into a dwarf.
Oh, perfect.
Love that. What color is
Now
your
it's
beard?
really perfect.
Orange.
Orange, okay.
Oh,
And are you a
wow.
female dwarven bearded woman, or are you a...
You can't tell. You can make everyone who's watching can make the decision on their own.
There's so much beard, there's no human, or no person.
Katalina.
Human's such a weird word. As this goes on, just roll me a D100.
Yay.
All right. Is there a way I can cheat in this game? Because I cannot outdrink a dwarf.
No.
Well, no, you are a dwarf now.
If you
so-
turn into one.
Catalina, give me a...
42.
42. is
Well, a
a good
42 is
number.
good. Give me a... What could this be? Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, great, you can use
James.
that guidance.
Just for clarity, I'm in the kitchen cleaning.
Oh, okay.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, with a 19, you may roll your D100 again, as you realize that if you just push a little bit, you can tip the contraption slightly to the side, so you're getting a lot less brandy, and the person at the other end is getting much more.
Wow.
18. Oh no.
Do you want
Oh,
high or
dear.
low? Uh-oh. I
Yeah,
guess not.
you were in 2nd place, and you've just gone down to 5th. So it was going well for you, and then you tipped it towards Laurie, and he's on the other end, and he just starts guzzling. He's just going. He's just going and going and going. And Brian taps out pretty early. He just sort of reaches over and just and sort of shakes his chops, and his beard goes flying, and then he sort of looks over at you, and he's...
Great.
And then he claps really slowly, and then just begins to spin on the spot very slowly. He doesn't really know where he is. Ori and Rory will cut out at almost exactly the same point. They just sort of agree, like, this is time. And you are left simply with Laurie and Corey, who are the 2 brandy drinkers. And at this point, Laurie tries to fit 2 of the spouts in his mouth at the same time.
Wow, you're
He can't quite, but
crazy.
I tip it more.
yeah. At this point, Corey will sort of begin. You'll note that his head is sort of leaning on your shoulder, Katalina.
I will elbow him in the throat so that he chokes and has to stop.
Oh shit!
You elbow him in the throat and nothing happens. And when you look over, you'll realize his
my
mouth is closed
God.
and it's just running down his beard. He's asleep.
Waste.
Dying.
He's asleep. That's
Oh,
how I
just
like
asleep.
God, okay.
Yeah. Give me a con save.
Oh,
This I
God,
knew
good
what
luck.
concept was.
At this
coming.
point, you've had
Scared.
you've had like a 12th of the amount of brandy as anybody else.
Yeah. Wow.
At this moment, you decide
Oh,
like
give a
you've got
damn.
this. You're ready.
my
And as you and Laurie begin like locking in on a 50-50. Does a 9 hit you?
A 9 definitely
wow.
does not hit me.
Okay. In that case, I need an athletics check from you, please.
Oh shit, I'm not good at that.
It's alright, he's drunk as fuck.
I rolled in that one. I'm wasted.
do it.
Oh no!
He got a 6, and he is going to grapple you. He basically takes your hair
my
and just
God,
lifts you off the brandy.
Mm.
And then you just hear this sort of noise. You know, like sucking through an empty straw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Laurie just sort of takes the brandy cask in hand and he goes, oh no.
You killed his friend.
Is it empty?
The brandy and me. The brandy and me.
Oh, no.
And he just carries on singing worse and worse as it gets out of tune. And then Buck will sing along
Elora.
really, really slowly so that it's almost like a ram. He's just like, brandy and me. It doesn't go until
It's more of a statement, really.
yeah, it's not great. But yeah, as you guys are sort of parting away, Chop Chop will look around and say, does anyone know where Percival is?
I was actually about to head off, and I was gonna go peek into the kitchen.
Elora, is this your official secondary role in D&D?
Wrangle him.
The go and find Josh role. I think this might be the 4th or 5th time in a campaign at some point you have chased after Josh's character to go and get him and bring him back.
That's accurate, yeah.
It's a common occurrence.
Yeah, I know Kenna did it. I know Athren did it. I'm pretty sure that you've done it in Freedom Chases at least once.
I did it last week.
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, okay. As he says this, he sort of sees that you're going towards the kitchen. And he goes, Annika!
Yep.
We need more alcohol.
Noted.
And leaves you to that. What are the rest of you doing? You just drinking and singing?
I transformed
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, lots of drinking, singing, being merry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also
the winner.
checking over the dwarves and seeing how
Yeah.
how out of it they are now that
They're alive.
brandied up to the nines.
Corey's
Okay,
asleep,
great.
but everybody else is pretty happy. Brian's been doing a little sort of hippie dance. Basically, he's quite intrigued by the way the light looks through his fingers as he looks up at the sky.
Oh
He's
my
been
god.
doing this
Yes.
for, like-
I'm gonna do that dance with him.
He's doing the rain. He's doing a rain dance.
Okay. Neptune, roll me a D100.
Uh-oh.
Sure, yeah. There's 100D. 18.
Wow.
18.
The second 18 on a D100 today.
Okay.
What does it mean?
Everybody sort of stood, partying, whatever, and then you look over the edge and you see a boulder floating on the ocean.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's drunk.
The
I'll
boulder
get out
thief?
my
No, I'm not drinking.
thing.
No, just Neptune sees this. Just Neptune sees this.
Oh, sorry.
Because Neptune
Is it,
doesn't
like,
drink, right?
moving?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's floating naturally on the waves.
Straight edge.
You would it's behaving exactly the way you would expect a plank of wood to behave, but it looks like a rock, a big rock, like
Is
12
anyone
feet in
not
diameter.
drunk?
I would say that most of the people aren't drunk that aren't dwarves. They're just happy.
We're buzzed.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Is there anyone who isn't drinking for one reason or another?
Only Mathis, I think.
I'll go up to Mathis and ask if he sees the floating rock. Mostly, I just don't want to ask a drunk person because
He looks down and
it's like a
I do.
crapshoot. Okay, good. I'm glad. I was gonna say I'd be very confused since I'm pretty sure neither
that's
of us have drank
impossible.
anything. Yeah, scientifically speaking. I don't know. Do we like?
he reaches he reaches for some alcohol. He feels quite shaken.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I don't know. What's Jamal's character? What's the fuckboy's name again? I
Athren?
don't remember. Yeah, Athren. Athren, what are the physics behind a rock floating like a piece of wood?
Oh,
Impossible.
As you say
Alright,
this,
well,
you
it's
see
happening.
you see the rock floating by.
Such an
Yeah, I was-
absolute answer.
Yeah.
What
there
the
you have
hell
it.
is this?
Never say
Can I roll
impossible,
a?
Athren.
I was gonna say, can I roll a religion check?
Religion.
Yeah, he's shaking it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll me a religion check.
Yeah, let's just see what happens. I'm not.
He's
Yeah, who knows?
losing his religion.
Asking the gods what the hell is
That's
going
not.
on.
That's not terrible. That's an 11.
You do
Could
not
be worse,
believe.
could be worse. Yeah, I mean, I don't. You know.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Can I
Okay.
just like watch it for a little bit until like it's
Yeah.
passed? Mostly just because I like why is rock?
It seems to continue to move behind the boat as if it's following the boat.
Oh, it's creepy, dude.
All right. Well, that's not like a normal thing that rocks do.
It's sentient. It's someone casting a minor illusion.
How did
of
you
a
know?
rock.
From the fact that it was a rock floating on the water, or from the fact that it was following?
You're drunk, motherfucker. If you had seen it first, you would just assume that it wasn't real.
Wow.
Yeah, it's probably an illusion.
I
It's probably a
agree.
prank.
It's probably
Yeah,
Actually, yes, it's probably
every-
Percival's doing.
that
Yeah, because
prankster
Percival, yeah, that jokester, well known for his jokes
And his
Let's go
illusion
check it
magic.
out.
and his illusion magic. Yeah. No, if
Who
there's
knows?
two things I know about Percival, is that he loves himself a good joke, and that he's fucking great at illusion magic. You fucking idiot! God damn.
Go check it out then, Neptune. Aren't you good at swimming?
Well, not right now. I'm gonna fucking sink to the bottom.
Alright, just hold on to this rope and I'll pull you back up.
Whatever. Fuck it. All right.
Take the
Let's
rope.
just see what the fuck
Leap
happens.
on down. Yeah.
And then I give the rope to Bach. I'm
Okay.
not pulling that shit.
All right, good. I
Yeah.
trust Bach more than I trust
Yeah.
Lux.
You can sort of maneuver yourself over to the rock. You put your hand on it. It's definitely a rock. Yeah, it's half in the water, half
It's
out.
Definitely a rock?
Yeah,
Oh my
dip
God,
your head
not
underneath the
moving?
water. It's there's nothing pushing it, propping it up. It appears to just be a rock that's floating, but it is definitely floating in the wake of the boat. It seems to be following the boat.
That's creepy.
Can I like take out my my axe and just try to chip into it?
Mm-hmm. Give me a d20. This is a con save for your axe.
Okay. It is. I don't know if it makes it better, but it's a spell forged axe. I
Oh,
don't know
it won't
if
break. Okay, no, I don't need to roll.
Okay.
But as it hits, you just hit.
my
You know that if you
God.
hit it long enough and hard enough, your axe would break.
Oh, okay.
It's a rock.
Well,
Huh.
that's weird.
All right. Well, I'll like tug on the string to pull me back up.
Yep. And Box is gonna treat you like a fishing rod. He just. And as you sort of,
I'm used to it.
you go flying into the air, and then as you
Oh
come
my
down,
goodness.
he's going to sort of reach out with two arms and catch you
Catch him.
and put you down on the
Thank you.
boat.
Wow.
Yeah. Is rock.
Is it a rock?
I mean, unless it's a really magic rock.
Magic
I
rock.
think it's just rock.
Had rock
Oh.
once at seaside.
Wow.
Is it maybe yours? And it came back for you?
Not box rock, no. Mine was white and red, and I ate it all.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Rock?
You know, sometimes I wonder how you work, buddy.
Is this a Britishism?
It is. Jim.
Okay,
It
you
is,
guys don't know what it
actually
is.
is. They've
Okay,
got a fucking
fantastic.
clue.
I love
They
this.
don't-
I'll
they
leave it
don't
at
know what you're talking
that.
about.
You can Google seaside rock. It's
great.
like it's a candy.
It's a hard
That's
candy.
funny.
Oh. Ha 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 ha
Okay, I
ha ha
love
ha.
that.
It's always made the better when there's just when people just don't get it.
Yeah.
That is what
Okay.
makes jokes better, is explaining them.
Yeah, haha, so funny.
Bulk doesn't explain shit.
No.
I mean, nor do I expect him to. I'd be worried if he started explaining things.
There you go. I put it
fine.
in chat. They come in like lots of different flavors.
Yum.
They're always very colourful.
Okay.
And Annika, you heading straight to the galley?
Yeah.
You could let yourself in. It's not big and it's not locked.
So
It is
you
a
always
galley,
have fun
though.
at parties?
I like stop wiping the side and look up. Well, I don't like to leave a mess in the kitchen.
Percival, you have magic, and I'll prestidigitation whatever is near him that's sturdiest.
You know, you can't magic your way out of every situation.
Watch me.
Period.
I was gonna say you could damn well try.
There's
Are
a
you-
celebration going on out there.
What
People
exactly
need
are
more-
you celebrating?
That's a good
I don't know.
question.
We beat some birds. Look, it's just a good time, man.
Victory in battle.
Well, I wasn't going to be locked up in here all evening. I just wanted to make sure everything was sorted here. Unless you'd like a rat infestation in your food.
Where are the rats coming from in the middle of the ocean?
When we
Extra
land,
protein.
that's
Can
how
never
the
trust
previous-
those.
That's
I
how,
They'll jump.
have heard.
They jump off rocks.
that's how the Black Plague got
Yep.
there. Was like
I've
the
heard
rats-
sea rats. Sea rats
Anyways.
is a thing, you know.
I'm
Yeah.
not going through a history lesson.
It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
Are you seriously gonna sit in here and clean until it's party's over?
I didn't say that.
Why do you sound so sad? I didn't say that.
You gotta learn to let go, Percy.
Let go of what exactly? And you're not my friend. Do not call me Percy.
Whoa.
Percival.
Hey, Spidey.
You should really see a physician about that stick.
Oh.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh my god. I was planning on pulling the stick out of his ass when he came up finally.
Lord have
Anything else you'd like
mercy.
to say to me? Anything else you'd like to berate me for?
Would you like
Ooh.
some help cleaning up, Percival?
Please, be my guest.
I'll start prestidigitationing. I don't care what he wants. I'm just prestidigitating it all.
I'm sure your draconic ancestors will be very happy to know that this is what you're using your magic for.
Damn.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Whoa.
Are you okay?
It's just so funny. They're fighting, and we're just outside having literally
Yeah.
a conga line.
Trying to
Is what I was imagining.
That probably is happening right now. I believe the dwarves are trying to make a pyramid.
Okay.
And they will try and get anybody else in that they want. At one point, they try and convince Bok that he shouldn't be the base of the pyramid, but instead should be on the second level.
Wait a minute.
Which is just an absolute disaster.
I have
hold on,
to
hold
step
on.
in here.
Yeah,
They might be spitting.
but in general, they're trying to make a pyramid. And they're not doing it like by crouching over like this. They're standing, like just straight up standing pyramid.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna try and leap to the top when they're done.
Do an acrobatics check.
Okay, great.
Would you say that they're doing a pyramid scheme?
No.
No. Whilst they're doing the whole
Acrobatics.
pyramid thing, I'm going to be prestidigitating and firing sparks like fireworks
Yeah.
up over the pyramid's
Lovely.
top.
22.
22, your leap is perfect. Unfortunately, the pyramid collapses almost instantly. So what happens is you land there for a moment of glorious, like, ta-da! And straight down, the pyramid collapses.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
Percival, as Annika helps you, the kitchen is pretty clean.
Yes, as she finishes casting her magic, I will kind of like brush shoulder past her. And then by the time she comes out, I'll like have picked up like a tankard and turned around and looked her in the eye as she's like all the way over there, and like taken a mouthful and then flip her off and then turn around.
Wow.
They want more booze. Don't forget.
Yeah. Don't
Well,
forget
you're
about
right by the door.
Annika, as you look into
I'll
the
get the good
stores,
stuff.
you see 2 barrels, 1 cask, and 2 bottles.
Say.
I'll get the 2 bottles and I'll get.
Give me a medicine
I'll
check.
Come out and.
Ooh.
2.
Okay. Yeah. What are you taking?
I take both bottles and I come out and I grab the least drunk dwarf and tell him to get the barrel.
Okay. That'll be Nori. And he will drag Brian along, and the two of them will sort of take one end of the barrel each, and they'll move it down. You've got 2 bottles in your hand, and as you arrive, Chop Chop sort of looks at you and, good lass, give me that. And he's got one magical item on him, and it is this. He has a shot glass inside a shot glass. And then he takes the shot glass out, and another shot glass is still there. He's got as many shot glasses as he could ever need. And he hands you out each shot glass, and he says, "It's always nice to be with a new crew. Or an old crew with new crewmates."
Cheers.
He sort of looks around and, strange to be sharing rum without Macanti. But alas, share the rum we shall. Percival! He looks over at you like across the deck.
It's what he'd want us to do.
I'll walk over.
It's rum o'clock! And he'll hand you a shot.
Yeah. Cheers. Gulp.
I
He-
fake it.
Okay, he looks to Neptune and hands you a shot as well.
Don't tell
Neptune.
me you waste it.
Yeah, if I'm by the edge of the boat, I go.
No.
Neptune
God.
does the exact same thing.
Oh my god, everyone's wasting the good spirits. I wish I
Yeah,
could
the
know
rum
this.
is good, but severely potent. As the party's in full swing, Karis will sort of do this strange, like, she puts her arms up like this, and she does some strange dance in some boots, which like a little bit of an Irish dance. After a little while, Farrex appears. He comes up and takes a single shot of the really strong brandy. And then he takes a big draw on his pipe, and then he's going to blow a dragon out of it. Sort of, it's small. It's like a
Yeah, you
what do
blow
call it,
that
pseudo
dragon.
and it's going to fly around. It's made of fire and smoke.
Wow.
And he will tell you a tale.
Very cool.
He believes that once the sky of Miltern was full of dragons. And indeed, you still see children look up to the sky as if expecting to see something there. And yet, dragons are long gone. It's rumored that the dragons went under the ocean.
Whoa.
But he doesn't know what that means.
I looked over the side of the boat. Do I see
No
any
dragons.
dragons?
No.
Is that
You
what
can
they
roll me a
want?
D100
Giant
though, Mikayla.
dragon egg.
There is also a rock following you.
Was the rock?
That's
Is
the
it a?
rock is
Is it a?
still there.
Is it a
I was gonna
dragon
say,
egg?
Maybe it's a dragon egg. I got
Yeah.
a 47.
Looks like a rock to you.
Egg does look like a rock.
I was gonna say, do I see the rock now that I've come out of the?
Oh yeah, there's a rock down there.
It's still there.
It's still a rock.
Is it
Guys?
just as heavy as a rock should be, or is it surprisingly light?
Nobody
you
has
weighing
tried to
what?
lift it recently.
Yeah, Neptune, did you try and pick it up?
Yeah, I'll try. I'll try and give it. Try to see if I can nudge it.
Oh yeah, Athren
Okay.
with his like
Athren,
-5 strength.
explain to me how this
Because
works.
it's not-
It's about 12 feet in diameter and it's floating about 15 foot away from the boat.
Right. Okay. I
Fucking-
thought we were.
It's
we
in the
actually got it
water.
on the thing. Never mind. No, I can't. I can't.
You can't just
Oh,
you
you
can't
wanna
just reach
pull it
over
up?
and try and pick it up.
Athren, let's get a rowboat.
I think what I could try to do maybe is see if I could fly down there, wrap a rope around the thing, and see if we could hoist the thing.
Okay.
You want to bring a
But-
boulder on the ship.
Here's what I asked.
We could, why don't
Why?
we,
boulder.
we could build something to launch the damn thing at something.
What if it just flies away? It's so light.
Flying
Hear me
rock.
out. Have you ever thought of why would we do that?
I'm gonna-
Oh, we got this weird rock that's following the boat. Why don't we
agree,
investigate
we
the damn
need
thing
the
and see
weird
what the hell
rock.
it is?
I mean, we should
It's
do
obviously
something about
attached
it.
to us.
I
Do
don't
we have a
know-
paddle boat?
Yeah, we've got 2 boats that
Yeah.
you could drop down boats.
Let's paddle over.
Okay.
I'll go.
Good
Okay,
luck.
your boat is moving, right? So you'll have to secure your paddle boat, as you're calling it, your raft to the actual boat, so that your boat doesn't just
Yeah.
leave off.
Can we tie a very, very long loose rope
Yeah.
from the paddle boat to the ship?
That's fine. Laura, what was your D100?
Oh, I was supposed to roll one. I didn't. Oh, hold on.
Now I
Where's
rolled
Sonia
one.
and Olive?
I thought you gave me an answer.
Captain's chambers.
47's what I got.
No, Olive is currently driving at the helm.
Driving?
Driving.
Driving the
I
boat?
keep calling it driving at the boat. And Sonia is stood on top of her quarters, staring at the black tar again.
Oh boy, I need to look at this.
What did you get, Elora?
69.
16.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a party.
With a 69, you will
That's a nice rock.
you'll as you look down, you sort of and look to the sides and even to the stars. You realise that the boat is going in circles, as if the helm has been locked to the right.
Wow. Olive.
What's going on up
doing?
there, Olive? She's drunk.
Yeah, I'm
Does
gonna
it-
make my way up to the helm.
Okay. Yeah, you see Olive sort of just resting one arm on the side of the wheel, just leaning it down. She seems perfectly fine and sober, but definitely steering just right.
Hmm.
Have you noticed anything strange?
She just carries on holding the wheel all the way down. She stays dead silent. Give me an investigation check.
Oh no, she's mad.
Ooh, a lover's quarrel.
That would be an insight. That would definitely be an insight check. I asked for an investigation check.
Yeah, to see if there's a
19.
bruise.
What was that, Laura?
19.
Oh my god,
19.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you sort of notice that her mouth sort of lifts open a little bit, and you can just see darkness inside.
What?
And then as you look a little closer, like, you just see a bit of wood, like, through her back. And you realize that she's not
Illusion.
real.
Oh.
What the fuck?
What is going on here?
They're
Captain?
getting it on.
You hear nothing.
Oh my god, is that
But
also
she's
an
not
illusion?
real, but she can still influence the physical world.
That's not how that works, Josh.
Probably something holding
Elora, you
down
call
the
to the captain?
wheel.
Acting Captain Lux, we got a problem.
Huh? I'm in the pyramid again. Oh no. Okay.
I think everybody ought to sober up real fast.
What's going on?
That
here?
implies that I'm not sober already.
Yeah. What's the vibe?
As you go over, you'll see that there is a piece of rope tied to the edge of the wheel, holding it down to one side. As you investigate the illusion, you realize it's not real and you can see through it. You will also note that Sonia on top of the captain's quarters is also an illusion.
Oh, they're
no.
fucking.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I said.
Suspicious.
Are we gonna
You-
take the hint, people?
I thought this was something important. What the fuck?
Neptune, go check it out.
Fuck no.
I will go, and I will
Thank
bring.
you, Captain.
I will have two extra glasses in my hand and a bottle.
Just see if they're in the quarters, occupied or not.
Captain! Poof!
If we're just going in circles, we can slow down enough to pick up that boulder, right?
Why are we picking up the boulder? What the fuck?
Because we can.
Catalina, you go to the captain's
I will-
quarters, yeah?
I open the door and poke my head in.
Okay, you see it, the entire room is empty. And on the table is a big piece of parchment. And on that piece of parchment it says, "Gone fishing, back later."
Do I know what
What?
that means?
No. You will see that there is a ring. There is a ring on top of the parchment.
Can I pick up the ring?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's definitely magical.
I will put the ring on.
Okay.
Nice new ring I got.
Give me an arcana.
Oh, new ring.
I wonder if they'll notice.
2.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Sounding magical, but you can't work out exactly what it's meant to do.
It
It's
looks
obviously
nice.
connected to this parchment in some way, but you ain't
Maybe
got
it's
the
like
answer.
an
I'll take the
emergency phone
I'll take the
number.
parchment and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Is there anything else off about the ring?
Elf?
The bed's made neatly.
That's
not-
weird.
That's fine.
Are our sails unfurled?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave the captain's going to say, "Is the paddle boat ready? To the rock."
No. I'm gonna
Yes.
summon my trident.
Let's
I'm
stop the
gonna
boat.
fire off a couple of beams of Eldritch Blast to break up the boulder to destroy it or whatever.
Okay, I would love to
Maybe
see
that
what
will
happens.
stop it.
Your Eldritch Blast sort of hits it, and then Off it goes, bounces off.
That should
All
have
right,
been possible.
Athren, are you ready to go?
This thing is like indestructible.
thought
We
you'd
need to
never
harness
ask.
this.
All right. Who else is coming?
I would like to go.
I want to come.
Okay,
Kara
go
says.
ahead.
Absolutely.
Good luck, strike team.
Oh
This
no,
is
I
the
hope
most
that's not an
important
accident
mission.
at sea.
All right. We got a 4-man team going out.
Look out for each other. Catalina, you're in charge.
Hell yeah.
You just hear a voice from over the edge of the crow's nest. By the way, we appear to be going in circles. Kira will shout down.
We noticed.
Kira!
Oh, okay.
Did you have a drink yet?
Very good. Me and my drink are very happy.
Okay.
He toasts you a bottle and then just goes back
Hero,
to
why are
calling
you a
up.
Khajiit now?
He's always spoken like that.
So-
He's always spoken like that. It's just harder with the shout in his voice.
yeah, that's
Cat-
true.
Catalina, what did you find in the captain's quarters?
I found this fancy new ring.
Immediately you will recognize it as a sending stone embedded in a silver ring.
Ah.
That's a sending stone.
Is it? I will. Do I? Now that I'm told, do I know how to use it?
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna
think your
send.
thoughts.
I'm gonna. All right. I'm just gonna say, where are you?
Wow.
And I'm so
Very quickly back, you get
sorry.
Olive saying, "It would be you, wouldn't it? We've gone fishing. We'll be back later. We have a way of teleporting to and from the boat. Sometimes."
Well, that's. I'm gonna send another sending. I don't know how many times I can use this ring. 3. All right. I'm gonna say. Well, that's fine. Next time, just ask, and we 3 of us could go together.
Wow. Third wheel.
Third
again.
wheel.
Remind me to kick you in the forehead when I get back, and don't use the last sending. There's only 3. Let me know if the ship's on fire. Otherwise, fuck off. I've got 3 more words to use.
Yeah.
Fuck
I will
you.
not send a 3rd sending, but I will
Bitch.
keep the ring on.
Okay.
Good. Good.
You could have, asked if the ship was supposed to be going in circles.
I think it is. If they did it, let's just forget the questions. Let's go to the rock.
You could have asked
Good
about
luck.
the rock. You could have literally anything. You could have
Let's-
asked.
Good luck.
You could have done anything helpful.
We
Good luck.
are
Godspeed.
talking about so many things instead of doing
Lowering them
something.
down.
Let's go. I'm getting in the water with the boat right now.
So just for clarity, who's staying on the boat?
I think it's you and Neptune on the boat, right?
And
Everybody
Lux.
else.
I'm on the boat also.
Okay.
How far away is the rock behind the ship?
About 15 feet away. It's not behind though. It's just off to the side.
Oh, off to the side. Okay, in that case, what I'll do is I'll tie together a few lengths of rope and tie that to the side of the boat, just so that we have a way to keep ourselves, in a case of emergency, like a way to.
So not the boat. You've actually got yourselves tied to the boat as well. You're not just the raft, but you're tying yourselves to the boat as well. Or yourself.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll have a length of rope at ready so I can tie it to the rowboat if we need, just in case.
Row ho, row ho.
We're going on the rowboat, aren't we?
There it
That's
is.
what it was planned.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Rowboat
the
goes-
rowboat is already tied to the boat. Matt did that about
Yes.
45 minutes ago. But
Okay,
yeah,
then I'll
you
tie
can
it-
tie
I'll tie
more
it-
rope if you
It's
want.
Matt.
No, I'll tie an extra length of the rope to the rowboat as well.
Yeah, who's Matt?
I was trying to give clarity.
Yeah,
Um,
He said.
That's not-
He said
Who's
cat.
clarity?
Yes. Okay, so the 4 of you off on your paddle boat. Go to the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Cut the rope.
All right. What's
Now,
your
get
idea, Athren? Lift it.
Well, my thought on this is we could tie this to the rock, then get back towards the boat, and then use this length of rope, tie it to the ship, and then have maybe Bok or someone with strength lift this thing out. Or we could
I
try
like
to
that
lift it
idea.
ourselves. Then we could just lift it up the side of the boat.
All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to lift it. It's a fucking rock.
Yeah, I think you guys have like a
It's floating
negative
on the
8
water. It might
strength.
actually be
Bah.
really light. We don't know.
Well-
All 4 of you have bad strength.
How
I'm gonna
about
place
this?
a hand on the rock and see if it feels like a real rock, or if there's any sort of other feeling coming off of it.
Give me a nature check.
Oh no, it's gonna be.
While
that
she's doing this,
progress.
I'm tying myself to the rowboat.
Yeah, it's a
It's gonna be a
giraffe.
mimic.
Like, you're lying flat on it, Matt. Binding
Well-
yourself to it.
Like, I plan on getting in the water, is what I
Okay.
mean. So I'm tying myself to the
I
rowboat.
get it.
Oh.
15.
15? Yeah, it seems to be a rock.
Does it look like a turtle
Wow.
shell?
No.
It all
No
checks out.
I jump in the water.
Okay.
I will swim
now
under
in
the
the
water to swim under the rock.
Okay, you do so.
I will swim around the entire thing to see if it looks different on the bottom.
No, Athren did. Neptune already did that.
I was gonna say I've already done
lot.
that, but go
He
ahead.
went under the water?
Yeah. To
Yes,
look
I can breathe
underneath.
underwater.
There was nothing
Oh, I
under
didn't
there.
realize it went under. I didn't realize it
Nothing
went
propping it up. Nothing pushing it up. It's a rock.
Just
Some
a
use
weird
of
ass
force
rock.
damage.
Well, there's something off about it. What about
Yeah,
around?
a
Like,
rock.
Pretty
how
Anything
can,
feel
can I-
strange about the water?
yeah, can we see the ground?
Make a perception check,
Correct.
Annika.
No.
How
The
drunk
bottom
are
of the
you?
ocean?
Yeah, like the bottom of the ocean. Yeah.
No. What? We're in the middle of the ocean. You can't see the
You
bottom.
don't. You don't know how. Do you? Are you
I
from
don't know
this
how
one? You
clear
know
it
how-
is.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't see to the bottom, but you do see a few fish. They're quite far down. Annika, your perception check.
16.
As you look closely, there's a very, very, very tiny, like almost half a millimeter gap between the rock and the water, as if it's repelling it. And
that mean?
indeed,
Buoyancy.
it is that the Eldritch Blast hit and bounced off.
It's not protection. What if they're Olive and the captain? What if they're in like a little alternate dimension fishing, and that is in the boulder?
Pretty cool.
What if that's them?
They're
Maybe.
definitely
I
not
have one more
fishing.
sending.
Boulder's a Pokeball.
Are you in this boulder?
I was starting to kick in the face. So I
I'm
can't use it.
surrounded by idiots.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
use
tying it up.
message and I'm gonna point at the rock.
Now we're talking.
She's not as stupid as you think. What are you saying?
Let's talk to the rock.
Okay, this is really stupid because I'm talking to a rock, but is anybody in there?
You hear every word as if you've messaged yourself.
Whoa.
So it bounced off like the
Reflecting.
Eldritch Blast.
It reflects magic.
Reflected.
That's cool.
Do you know Dispel Magic? Either of you magic? And if you're all three of you, are you magical, Karis? I don't think so.
Karis
Karis is
is a wizard.
magical.
All three of you. Do you know any of you know Dispel Magic?
Do any of you know magic?
I didn't. I have a scroll for it back in the room, but I didn't prepare it this morning.
It's alright.
She
It's not
has-
that. I don't think we should actually dispel this. It might be good.
I don't think we'd be able to. It reflects magic. We might dispel something of ourselves.
Ooh, that's
I've got a.
Wait, could we see what Katalina actually looks like then? We should do that. Is that how that
What?
works?
Oh, I see what you mean. It's not magic, but yeah. She sort of looks at it for a while, and she's like, "I've got something though," and she's going to try and cast levitate. Not
Oh.
on the rock, but like slightly underneath it, to see if she can like raise the whole thing up, and she does manage to. You'll see that it sits slightly off her levitate spell, but it's just there, like slightly off, and then all the way down. It is as if it's weightless.
very cool.
So
when
there's
her
water
levitate spell
levitating.
stops, it like drops down really heavily. So it bounces into the water, sinks almost beneath the surface, and then bobs back up.
How does our boat do?
It's far enough away that it just rocks a little bit.
I'm gonna turn to Neptune.
Mhm.
Did you see the direction that this thing came from when you noticed it?
Give me a survival check, Neptune.
Natural 20.
Lovely.
Yippee.
Yeah, it was moving west to east.
I saw it was coming from the west.
Is there anything over there, James?
Water.
No, yeah. So there's nothing like on the horizon or anything. don't know
no, you are in the
from-
Gulf of Shar, so it's literally just like middle of the ocean. Like it's just doing this.
No. But like from what I see of the ocean, there's no other boat, there's no ships or anything
Nothing.
like that. There's
Absolutely
probably-
nothing.
Oh, maybe it came from in the ocean. Maybe it
Floated
like,
up.
Yeah, maybe it floated up.
I
Maybe.
mean, something put this around it.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Isn't Nasiri like a weird magical place? That's to the west.
Bit. There is magic
Yeah.
there, yeah.
That's where I'm from.
But it's a long way away.
Wow.
Like, really long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not close.
Oh, it kind of looks like a face. Like if these are the eyes,
Aww,
and then that's the nose,
yes.
and then
Sweet
this
smile.
is the smile.
That might be what it looks like. I will tell you that. Well, give me a history check. I think I'll take one from Katalina. As well. Anybody else got an intelligence of 14 or above?
No, I got like a
Intelligence of
negative
6.
8.
Athren will. Athren will. Can I have a history check, Athren?
Sure. That's 17.
Okay. Percival, you got,
16.
and Katalina.
7.
Katalina, you heard something about like geology, and you were so bored you just ignored them. As soon as you started hearing it, Percival, you know that magic works slightly differently on Nasiri, and that sometimes spells are a bit more potent than you'd expect. But Athren, you read when you were studying. Ooh, have you told anybody where you studied?
We don't know anything about Athren.
Okay, then I won't
He's a
reveal it.
smart boy.
So I studied in, if I
No, if you haven't told them, I won't reveal it. So we'll just let you keep that information to yourself until it's time.
Hey, yeah, keep it to myself for the time
But
being.
when you read up about Nasiri, you know that it was once a very small island, and that magic was used to spread the island out and rupture into lots of little pieces. And Nasiri is drifting apart, basically, constantly.
Oh.
And that's got
Right.
absolutely nothing to do with this rock.
That's where I lived my whole life, though.
Nothing to do with this rock.
Yeah, but every time somebody tried to tell you about the geology of the place, you're just like, no thanks.
I
drifting real slow.
I was drunk.
It's got none of that has anything to do with this rock at all. I just want to make that really clear. Rock and Nasiri, not related.
So I'd like to try to figure out
Okay.
more of what's going on with this little barrier that's going on around
Uh-huh.
the rock. So I'd like to try to prestidigitate to warm the rock slightly.
Yeah, okay. You feel a bit of warmth about halfway down your trousers. And you think,
Hey, yo.
did I wet myself? And then you realize that your prestidigitation, you cast it down in the rock and it bounced straight back at you.
Right, so
Can I jump on the rock?
Yeah?
I lay down on it.
hmm
Okay.
You are slightly off it.
I press my ear down.
You hear nothing but the ocean. Yes, Jamal, I know what prestidigitation does.
No, I didn't mean
why
to
the
do that.
okay.
yeah, no.
Is there any markings or writings on the?
Not the Katalina can see.
It's strictly smooth. There's.
Strictly smooth.
Can I investigate the rock?
He's a smooth.
Yeah, you are investigating the rock. It's just a rock. There is nothing unusual about it at all,
what way?
except for the fact that it is floating on the water and it has a
Let's
thin
take it.
veil of
Alright.
magic around it.
Let's
James, you need to
decorate
understand.
it.
I don't believe you.
That's okay.
Decorate it.
So I'd like to try to get closer to the rock and
You're at
instead
the
of
rock.
trying to prestidigitate from a distance, actually try to touch it and prestidigitate.
You
like, see
cannot
if I can
touch the
get
rock. You
past the
cannot get
barrier.
your hand through that barrier.
Barrier is
Oh.
completely
yeah.
impermeable for us. Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
Neat.
Hmm.
Wait. There's a barrier now?
There's a very, very thin magical barrier all the way around it. It was slightly
okay.
not touching the water.
So you
Annika
physically
noticed.
cannot touch the
You
rock.
cannot
I
touch the
lick.
rock.
I lick the barrier.
Ew.
Oh,
Don't
no.
die.
You get AIDS?
Don't die.
What are magic
give
AIDS?
me an Arcana check, Katalina.
I've made so many checks that I have negatives at today and stuff.
That's okay.
Oh,
I don't care.
16.
16, yeah.
Stop.
It tastes like magic. You've been hit by magic before. But it's when I say this, it's like sometimes, especially when Olive uses some of the more powerful ones, there's like almost a taste of magic in the air.
Like a metallic.
What does magic taste like, James?
Does it taste like what ozone smells like?
It tastes
No.
like,
Do you know when you eat sherbet? Do you guys have is sherbet an American thing? Does that exist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
sherbet
Okay, cool.
ice cream.
Right. No, like just
Alright,
straight
okay.
sherbet. Like it's the
I
can.
don't know
Like,
what the fuck you're
Like
talking
sherbet
about.
lemon.
then.
so like if you've got like any sort of fizzy sweet, you know, like the
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
like powder.
Yeah, exactly. Any sort of fizzy sweet at all.
crack.
After you finish it, like the second after you finish it, there's that sort of like crackling, tingling flavor, like feeling on your tongue. Popping candy does this. There you go.
I was gonna say like pop rocks.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Yeah. Anyway,
the Americans all went, yeah, like pop rocks.
yeah. You imagine if you opened your mouth right now, you would hear the magic crackling. Even though it doesn't actually happen, it feels like that. It's literally like the buzzing of popping
It's like
candy
eating
without the
Rice
flavor.
Krispies.
If popping
like
candy
Rice Krispies.
tasted of whatever your mouth already tasted of, this would be the experience of eating magic.
Whoa.
Did I gain any spell slots by looking? I will
Good try, though.
like poke my sword into it.
No, you won't. You try nothing. Can't penetrate it.
I fucking swinged an axe into it and it didn't work.
He swings.
I wasn't
fucking
trying to
swinged,
hit.
brother.
I was just trying to. I wasn't
No,
trying
no,
to hit
sorry,
it. I
I
was trying to
swinged it
poke
in.
it to see like, do I
I
feel
got
a
it, I
force
got it.
pushing
Yeah,
back?
no,
like,
you just can't.
force
You just
pushing
can't
back.
penetrate.
Okay.
Damn, couldn't be me.
Any
I turn
ideas,
away from
Annika?
this and I walk away.
Yeah, I stopped watching this after I started seeing
I've had
them just
enough.
like try to eat the rock. Like,
I wonder. In the case of impenetrable barrier and immovable object, what would happen?
we're not
I'm just
talking
curious
about
as to-
this Chinese fable, okay? Shut up.
I
no,
believe
I
that
mean,
Jamal wants to experiment with his immovable rod.
Yes, quite literally.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my
Speaking
god.
of
this
riddles,
thing-
Jamal.
I want to
What
see
is
if the
light and
immovable rod
blue?
can actually touch the thing and get through the barrier.
Oh,
No.
man.
It has just moved along.
What?
Karis,
No,
give me
but
ideas.
it's immovable.
Wait.
You can't do that.
Yeah, Karis.
It succeeds its
rock
DC
is
30
getting old.
strength very quickly.
Oh my
Boy.
god.
Yeah, we're not bringing that on board.
Let's have some Arcana checks from anybody who does magic.
That's everyone.
I don't
on the
include
board.
paladins.
Walk away.
I'm not sure I include
Oh,
druids either. Arcane
I'm not-
magic.
Don't
Not
worry.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
arcane
not
magic.
there.
That doesn't matter. You're far
I'm
enough
on
away.
the boat drinking.
Yeah,
Annika?
Athren, good job.
24.
I'm doing a
Ooh.
fucking.
Ooh,
Annika, you have heard of a spell called Otterluke's Resilient Sphere. However, it usually doesn't last very long. It's concentration.
Whoa.
Somebody's put it on this rock permanently.
The permanency
Cool.
spell.
Wait, that's clever.
That's a very high level.
Shut up, Jamal.
I have a
Magician.
theory.
What's a
Why would
magician?
anybody do that?
I can tell you why. Because they're trying to protect this rock until it needs to hatch. Because it's not a rock; it is a protected dragon egg.
Whoa. I think.
And why is
Do you
it
know
calling
what?
it our boat?
It's a 28. That's what it is. On a
What?
D100, it's just a 28.
Wow, you're just fucking with us.
it's not a dragon
I
egg. I
knew
promise
it.
you that, man. I've got a table of silly things that happen at sea, and one of them is a rock wrapped in a permanent Otterluke's Resilient Sphere. It floats on behind your boat.
Rock.
Wow.
That's all.
Okay.
So what else?
I'm
can we do to
determined
figure
this is
this
nothing.
out?
I'm going back to the ship.
I'm not determined.
Okay.
You're not determined, or you?
I'm
Are you
joking,
determined to
I'm
go
done.
with the boat, or is it
Yes,
going to leave
no.
you behind? Fantastic.
Yeah, we're going.
As you get back to the boat, you will see. Oh fuck!
Oh.
Where have I put
Trees
their
of green.
name? Where have I put their names? Have I put them in here? No, I've just not put them anywhere. Oh, here we go. Yes, I have. You will see Cinderin Thalara, who is the female drow.
Oh.
Coming back up, and she's trying to sneak towards the helm, but she gets like absolutely taken out by Ori and Corey, who were trying to do do you know when you put your arm like this and you go like round someone and they swing in circles?
Yeah.
They were doing that, but they were trying to lift each other up. And just as she comes up the hatch, she just
Okay.
gets Ori'd right in the hip and sort of like, "Ah!"
Oh dear.
What are you doing, idiots?
In my swamp.
And she will telekinetically shove them away. And she will go over. And Lux, you will see her untying a rope to the wheel. She also waves
Is
her
it
hand,
nighttime?
and the sun set about an hour and a half ago.
Maybe
You will
it
see
is
her
my
wave her hand, and both of the illusory figures disappear.
Okay, great. Let me skip on over to her. Oh, hey. Lux is a little drunk.
Hi.
Does
Do you
that
know
say that?
No, but she is kind of, dragging
You appear
her
to be
words a
swaying.
bit. A little, yeah. We're just having a time up here. Is it time? Is it your shift time?
My shift started early today.
Oh. All right. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, Olive just left us going in a circle. Is that like
No,
All
what
these squares
you're
make
gonna
a
keep
circle.
doing? Oh.
Olive left us going in one direction towards the trade sea.
Well,
My rope was meant to
I-
keep the wheel steady, but it got caught.
oh, I see. So
I needed more
you've
sleep.
Sorted it out now. Well, I will make sure you.
I
get
don't
that.
like having to get up to steer the boat while you have a tea party. And we have an idiot elf that doesn't shut up.
You're not having fun with Let me look for his
The
name.
only fun I would have with
Calathiel?
Calathiel is if he was tied to a bed and I had a dagger in my hand.
Kinky.
Ooh, he might be into that.
If he enjoys his death, more is the pity.
Who's a moron?
I'll leave you to your business then.
Good.
Gonna skip away.
She steadies the ship into a straight line. And she looks over. Lux, you are acting captain right now, is that correct?
Yeah, but I trust you to do.
We are being followed by a rock.
Oh, don't worry. I've got a task force already handling it.
Task Force R.
Good.
Thank you for your perception. And I'll play her a little tune on my flute. Like, as I walk away.
She casts silence on herself.
That's fine.
Such a happy
Uh,
individual. So merry and jolly.
The boat makes good progress. You guys party on into late in the night. And the following morning is very, very early. Where you hear a commotion up on deck.
Uh-oh.
We still being
Wait,
followed
very
by the
early?
rock.
Yeah, it's about 5 a.m.
Oh, so...
You guys are probably very
Would I be
hungover.
awakened? That's what I was going to say. Would that wake... Is it loud enough to wake up?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
boy,
You
then
all
that's
wake
really
up.
bad.
Oh, jeez, what's going on? I'm gonna
Let's
stagger up bleary-eyed and
not- Yeah.
throw something on and then go have a look what the hell's going on as quick as I can.
You see Calathiel confronting all 5 drow who are in a sort of semicircle
Oh,
around him.
no.
And they are yelling at each other loudly. In
Oh,
Elvish.
it's too early for this. What the hell's going on?
You see just off to the side, looking very bored, is Tebrin, the wizard. Who's just sort of leaning against the mast. He's sort of just watching them shout at each other. Like he's watching a tennis match.
I'm gonna go and knock on the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
What are they
head on
shouting?
over to the wizard
You
and ask
do.
him what the hell's going on when I can.
Percival, you do. You knock on the wizard. Knock on the wizard.
Yeah.
You knock,
Knock
Get
up
him.
the wizard.
you knock on the door of the captain's quarters.
Yep.
No response.
Well, I wouldn't have done it so whimsically. But,
And you just hear, "Fucked off!"
Uh-oh.
That is Jacko
That's the
informing you.
parrot,
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Alright, then I will look around to second in charge, which would be Lux.
Mhm. She's just
See
about
around.
crawling out the hatch.
Yeah. I look
Oh,
very frazzled.
Yeah, I'll head on over.
Tebrin will inform you, Athren, that they've had a disagreement.
What's all this
Tell me a little bit
noise?
more about your disagreement, please.
It's about the rock.
It better not be about the
He
rock.
says that she should not give him orders about cleaning because that's not part of the night duty, and he, points to another drow, says that Calathiel should be the first one on the cleaning rotor because he's an elf, and he says that Calathiel should have been preparing the breakfast while Gonda, that's that one over there, Gonda told him, that drow there, that what the pale elf does isn't anything to do with us, and we should leave it to Sindra and Thalara. And then Sindra and Thalara told him to get on with the cleaning, and then he threw a bucket at the.
Okay, so it's like 5-year-old squabble.
Why the hell did they all feel the need to wake the entire bloody ship up with their squabbles?
Because you're all so ever so quiet when we're sleeping.
Damn, he's spitting.
Damn.
Lux, as you come up, you just see Sindra Thalara is sort of shoving Kirill forwards, and Kirill is having an absolute screaming match in Calathiel's face.
Oh my god. Well, Lux is in no mood for this.
Alright, I'm going back to bed.
Boy, just waking up. I was actually standing in the hatch a little bit, seeing how Athren is handling this.
He's not.
Okay.
I have no interest in handling their arguments.
Athren just gets them more riled up and then leaves. Alright. Hey. I'll stomp my... But, shielding my eyes because the sun is coming up a little bit.
They sort of all turn to you. What?
What? Look. What's the damn problem?
He threw a bucket of fish!
Oh, what? He did what?
the last thing that happened before this exploded was Calathiel threw a bucket of fish at one of the drow.
Okay.
Oh
the
my
fish
God.
all over the ground.
Yes, all over the deck.
Okay, well, Calathiel, can you start by cleaning that up? That is not acceptable.
He turns and he just stares at you.
Come on. What are you so mad about? Is it being on the night crew?
Why you sound so
We-
condescending?
He sort of gestures towards himself and then the drow are not alike. We do not belong
Okay.
together.
And?
I am a social creature, and they are drow.
I thought he was gonna say something, but
I'm gonna walk over and stand.
I'm
next
also
to
gonna walk over.
Lux.
Cool.
Stand next to Lux, and I'm gonna summon my trident, slam on the bud on the ship.
don't
Your
ruin the paint
second-
job.
Your second in command just gave you an order.
Thank you, Percival.
That she did.
Just-
Give
Just
me a
grabbing my
persuasion
head.
check, Percival.
I loved it. Ooh, 24.
Wow. That's great.
He sort of stomps off and starts putting the fish back in the bucket.
Wait!
Oh my god.
He sort of turns to you over his shoulder. He looks furious.
Lux, do you mind if I make an order?
Go ahead.
You! I'm gonna point at the girl drow whose name I can't say.
Because it's forbidden.
She has never had any problems with anyone in the night shift. She's in charge, Calathiel. You will do as she says. Moving forward.
Ooh, that's
I love
He
that.
continues. He sort of moves to continue putting the fish in the bucket.
Thank you.
Neither disagrees nor agrees. Cinder and Thalara will come over to you, Lux, and say, I should have given him direct orders. It's when the boys started giving him teasing orders. Do this, do that, do the other all the time that it became a problem. He has not been
Is this
disobedient
like-
until this moment.
Okay. Noted.
He is angry,
Is this
but
gonna
not
be
at us.
Yeah, no, he doesn't seem happy about this arrangement.
He doesn't seem happy, period.
Do you... Do you
The man
need
spent
him?
almost 200 years in slavery.
Well,
It is no surprise he wants his freedom.
Here's 201.
We have no need. We have no need for a surface elf.
Jesus.
Maybe I can.
God damn.
Wait.
Just called him a service elf.
A surface.
Surface.
An elf above the surface. She looks at you and, if I give him back, will I get a dwarf?
Trade it for
I
another
I don't think you want that.
She looks at you
Probably.
and she just shakes her head. We do not need any assistance. But we'll take a
Say that on
surface
the
elf
captain.
over one of those idiots.
They're just special, okay?
I'll see what the captain. So I'll plead your case.
She should be
We
back
don't
in an
need
hour.
This kind of kerfuffle. So early.
What time
Her
is it?
flash Rio.
5:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
The sun hasn't
Christ.
risen yet.
See,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So I got a pounding headache. I got no energy.
Yeah, you were all drinking
Um,
till 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I don't know about all, but
Wow.
there was drinking and partying going on until 3 o'clock in the morning.
I will.
Bach was playing the
turn
didgeridoo at 2:15. So it wasn't a
was
peaceful
hard to
night.
sleep.
Yes, exactly.
I'll turn to Percival and Katalina. Thank you. It's, after a night of revelry, I appreciate some level heads around. And then I walk away.
Mhm.
Go back to bed.
Goodbye.
I will look
Goodbye.
at Thunlakalaga, or whatever her name is.
Waka
Wow,
waka.
that's someone else entirely across reality.
Her name is
Who's fell,
similar.
Thunlakalaga?
Her name is similar.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give her a
Shakalaka?
silent.
Thunyessa is not here.
Thunyessa.
No, she's not here. That
not
Thunyessa is the
here.
Goliath that Sonia had. Are you looking for Cinder in Thalara?
Yes, that
Okay.
20
Big
syllable
difference,
name.
James.
Just call her Cindy.
Cindy. All right, I will look at
Cindy.
Cindy. I will just give her
I
a
thought those were two
silent
different people.
nod, and that is it. I don't say anything.
My goodness.
As you walk away, Bach will start to wax lyrical. He's got a little poem he's written about your actions last night.
Aww.
It says, oh captain to be,
No.
top of the pyramid, the goat on the boat is she. Oh
Wow.
captain to be, on her own
Wow.
boat one day, top of the pyramid, drunken goat she.
Is this a prophecy?
Wow, that was beautiful.
His eyes
Ah,
glaze over as he says this.
Thank you. Brian helped me.
I do see a future for you as a bard. Definitely. I don't need to.
I'll put my level in it. He will officially go 3 barb, 1 bard. He is now a barbarian.
I thought he was a
Yes.
bard the entire time.
No. He thought he was a bard the whole time too, but he's had 3 levels of barbarian so far. Yes, not very useful to him. Oh, sorry, 4 levels of barbarian, and now this is his first level in bard.
That's good. Follow your dream.
Thanks.
Does the ring feel like it gained charges back?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not yet. In an hour, it'll get them at dawn.
Oh, okay.
But you were also told that's when they would return.
Oh, well then maybe just sneak in one last message before it.
At 5 a.m. that'll go well.
I was threatened with a kick in the face. I'm not messaging them again.
Oh yeah, you were. Ah. Great.
Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. After about an hour, Sonia and Olive will return. And you see them sort of come out looking very happy and very relaxed. And you'll just hear, Lux!
Oh. Coming. I actually messaged to her. Coming. So it's a little
Okay,
whisper.
yeah. Olive will gesture you to take a seat. And we'll ask you very quietly, where's Katalina?
Oh. Great question. I'll just point up to the crow's nest where I think she might be and message.
No.
Katalina, are you up there?
No, you don't get a response because I'm not up there.
Olive is going to suggest you sit there and have a chat with Sonia, and she's going to go looking for Katalina.
Oh shit.
Where will she find you, Katalina?
Get your ass kicked.
Just chilling under below deck right now.
She'll come down as soon as she sees you. She's going to draw a wand and point it at you and ask you for a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Wow. She's just like, eat slugs.
Am I allowed to put my hand up as soon as I see the wand go up?
Like
And
this?
surrender?
Yeah, I'm gonna like. I want to put my hand up, purposely showing the ring on my finger.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to keep casting her spell. Can I have a wisdom save?
Oh dear.
6.
Cool. You are paralyzed. And then she's going to come over and hoist you up a little bit and put you face down on the ground. And then she uses another one to create water all over the back of you.
God.
Wouldn't be the first time I was paralyzed.
And then she lets up the paralyzed just as the water is being poured all over you.
I drank it.
Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. This is relevant.
Sorry, is this Olive doing?
He's going off to get 2 slices of bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna make himself an idiot sandwich.
Is this Olive?
Yeah, this is Olive. It's the first time you've ever heard her shout. Did he get 2 slices of bread?
Oh. What are you thinking? Even that on work.
A real actor there, thespian.
Method acting.
Whatever
Commitment to
now.
the bit. Quite interesting.
She looks at you and... So you're an idiot.
Yes.
Good. Glad you're aware. She walks off.
Okay.
I didn't have a chance to give the ring back.
She comes back after a few seconds and she just puts her hand out.
I shake it.
Next time, put it on Brian's hand. I'm sure he'll be more useful with it.
True.
I will. I don't think he wanted anyone to use it, so I
You're
don't
right.
think it would have mattered.
Look,
I get
we
it.
left in a hurry. We were having a very nice time. And you picked an incredibly useless moment for an incredibly useless message.
Hey yo.
We went fishing.
There
Oh, yeah,
were
that you
some
did.
very mysterious things
fishing.
going on, and you were nowhere to be found, and we were worried. That is all.
Tell her about the rock.
I'm glad you survived.
Well, we would have always survived. We're very cute.
Wow. I love that
Kira
confidence.
said the boat was going in circles for over an hour.
Yeah, apparently it was.
Great.
That was part of the problem.
Capable as ever.
Well, that was actually Cindy's fault.
Have you called her Cindy to her face?
Hell no.
Uh-oh.
She smiles. You two would make a good couple. And with that, she wanders off. And Sonia is going to sit you down, Lux. And so, sorry we left in a hurry. Good morning. How are you? Head hurt?
Oh yeah. Just recovering.
Most
you know.
important thing about being a captain is knowing when to have fun, and when to crack down to business.
Right.
And as we pass Lone Isle, we're going to be stopping very briefly, just for a couple of hours. We're going to do some hunting, and then we're going to get back on the boat, and we're going to go into the Imperial Seas, where we're expecting to take our prey. That is time to get serious. I have a job for you, Lux. Excluding myself and Sonia, I want you to pair up every other member of the crew.
Oh, bastard.
Romantically or
Oh, that will be fun. She looks at you and... No, we're going to have a hunting contest on Lone Island. I want you to pair everyone up. Not the night crew, although... I understand there was an issue with Calathiel. Does he need to be
There
on the day
was.
crew?
Cindy, I don't know her full name,
Cindy's fine.
she has stressed that they are more than capable, and
Yeah, not going to happen.
Calathiel-
We need somebody to oversee shift change, so that means they need to get up 2 hours before everybody else, and they need to be present for until 2 hours into the shift, and the same the following night. Now, William McCanty didn't need much sleep, so he used to do that. He only slept 4 hours a night. He had nightmares or
4
something.
nights an hour.
Mhm.
Do you have somebody else in mind that could do this? I chose Calathiel because he's an elf, He chose to sulk
Oh.
and spend the whole night with them.
So you're saying he doesn't have to be down there with them? He's
No, he just has to be up for No, he knows his job. He's sulking. Do you have somebody else who could replace him? Maybe two people, one in the morning and one late at night. They must have some level of intelligence.
Okay, I was just about to ask. It's not a job a dwarf could do.
No. Chop Chop will not, and the rest of them cannot.
Yeah, no.
So basically, you just need somebody to oversee the shift change from one to the other.
Who seems like an early bird? Oh, you know who was bright and ready for action first thing this morning? I think Percival. He loves being.
I so thought you were just going to dump Athren in it for the hell of it.
I don't expect that, to be honest.
Okay, so Percival in the morning and in the night? The night shift? The last 4 hours? Do you have any night birds, as you so put this?
Yeah.
You do know that whatever happens, Kira always stays up after everybody else if you wish to choose him, but if you prefer to choose one of your own 6, you can.
Let Kira do it.
He will suffice. Okay.
Oh my god.
Captain.
You can pair everybody else up.
This will be fun. What
you
is there to hunt on this
You will be
island?
paired with Calathiel.
Oh, good.
I want you to listen to everything he has to say, and believe me, he will have a lot to say.
I imagined a long list of grievances. I'm ready. That's okay, you know.
We go to Lone Island because there are these wonderful, very large birds that fly quite high above the ground. I think they're called grouse. And there are also some wonderful, huge rabbits that tend to be very, very fast. And there is also a single elk on the isle, apparently, though I have never seen it.
One?
Ah,
This
like
one.
grouse whiskey.
That's
People put it there for a challenge. So, you'll pair up the entire crew. I expect the list by this evening. Tomorrow morning, we'll hit Lone Island. We'll spend the day hunting. And after that, we'll be going to the Imperial Seas. To war, indeed. Strange
is there a
voice in my
prize for
head.
this hunting competition?
Yes.
Oh, good. You know.
Each winner may choose a single item from the loot of the Genasi Confederacy ship that we're going to take for themselves.
Awesome.
It's like a company retreat to build teamwork.
It is exactly that, yes. But Lux, that is your task. The rest of you, get ready for one more day of boat before you are landing on Lone Island. But you've got a whole week to think about that.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
We have more than that.
As we will come to the end. Matt, I gave you an advantage card for your ridiculous water gargling. I'm not giving you another instant success, but it did deserve one. Yes, you are an idiot. In more than one way. But I will claim a second tiny MVP, which was you can't just solve everything with magic. Watch me. Jamal, your MVP.
Well, I was going to go for the method acting from Matt there, but you already gave the card for that, so I'm going to give a secondary one. The leaping over the drunken dwarves, that is such goat behaviour.
Darth?
Truly goated.
I hate you.
Thank you.
Can I do an anti-MVP for that?
For what?
No.
Jamal's stupid joke.
Oh.
Double.
No, I love how interested everyone was in The Rock. I don't think I've ever seen everyone so excited about something before. What the fuck was going on with this rock?
Yep. That was it. That's all I had. Matt.
I was picturing Percival all pissed off and then spinning around in a seal like a sassy princess. That's what I was picturing him doing. And he did it twice.
Beautiful shimmering robe, yeah.
Mikayla.
I enjoyed the squabble between Annika and Percival. You know, I love drama. So yeah. I like that was happening while just above deck. We are all just partying.
Elora?
A very small one too. I lick the barrier.
Mm-hmm. This is the first time I've ever been asked what magic tastes like.
I think the other is the mental image of all the rest of us standing there on the deck just conversing while Percy goes back and forth to the different places to get the alcohol, not get the alcohol, talk to the captain, stop, back to the
I
alcohol.
spit on my heel.
He's just spinning around all over.
And Josh.
So I have two. One is the drow saying that the elf had 200 years of slavery. I'm not going, here's to 201.
That was good.
And the other one is like, we're all like doing stuff, and Mikayla's like, oh, if you want luck, she's back in the pyramid. After already being in the pyramid, she's back in the pyramid.
We had to try again. We had to get it right this time.
But on that note, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.